Start your engines!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA Call of Duty Premier Series Season 6, Race number 5 from Las Vegas. We're only going to do this top 10 starting lineup because I have something really important I want to talk to you guys about before the race actually gets going. So the top 10 goes Rebecca Tyler on pole, then Tim Randolph second, Nick Flood third, Nick Ventura fourth, Joseph Rakowski fifth, Hunter Spartan sixth, Alexander Rose seventh, and Logan Cordell eighth. Then you got Luciana Reese and Ryan Kesey rounding out the top 10. Now, very quickly, you'll see more of this on our Twitter and Instagram, and I know a lot of you guys don't follow us there, but I urge you guys, because it's a huge decision that has been weighing on all of our minds past couple weeks. And do you think we should, I'm going to talk about this during the race a little bit because I don't have enough time, but do you think we should get rid of the whole LCQ format and get rid of the All-Star and Amateur rides? I know how that sounds, but hear me out. It hasn't really done a lot of success for the lower series as it is. The LCQs get really next to no views, and the same amount of people watch the races as they always have. So there's really no like, ooh, am I in the amateur race? So, I mean, it's something you guys did wrong. I probably wouldn't watch it either. It's just not as interesting. And those 6 videos a week, as the pace car pulls off, Rebecca Tyler getting ready to lead them to the green here for race number 5 of the Call of Duty Premier Series. But anyways, those 6 races a week, that's 3 extra videos I'm doing that could have been points races. And it kind of sucks for the guys who've earned their way into the Premier Series. They've won races before, but they miss out, and amateur guys and better equipment gets in. And it kind of just, I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me how that happens. Prime example from earlier today, guys like Samet Ozkin, Adam Akers, Isaiah Ford, Jay Jefferson, really good equipment, missed the race. But, and this is not a knock, it's just how it is. Guys like Glenn Dewitt and Team Penske, one of the best teams amateur ride, gets in. It doesn't really sit well with me. But I'll leave that decision up to you guys. I know you like the LCQ because a lot of people say, or Premier guys always comment about the amateur races that they're in. And they comment, you know, I like that paint scheme, blah, blah, etc., etc. So let me know. You guys know how I would probably prefer it. Just because I think it'd be better for the guys who've earned their way into the Premier Series. And I don't know. We'll work that out, but yeah, it's no secret how I personally feel about the matter. And I'm not alone, I'd imagine. But anyways, back to the race. Joseph Rakowski leading, Alexander Rose second. Ryan Kesey, your points leader, looking to the inside to make it 3 wide. Ooh, Joseph Rakowski nearly running out of racetrack up there. Burt Ford really shoving the crud out of the 12 car, getting him up to the lead. It's a long race. Multiple pit stops are going to be happening in this race, so you don't want to wreck out early. Just Rakowski falling back 3 wide yet again as Nick Flood peeks his way into the middle. Ramian Fisher might. Okay, he didn't. I thought he was going to look to the inside of the 1 and the 2 to make it 3 wide, getting into turn 3. Ryan Kesey with a decent sized gap over the field. They keep battling real hard. Nick Flood still ride or die by that middle lane, evidently. He got underneath Joseph Rakowski. Now he's up underneath Alexander Rowe. He's losing positions as well, so I don't really know if he's going to the middle by choice. I do know Ryan Kesey is pretty much checked out. Keon Eddington and Eli Bright with a huge run underneath Ramian Fisher. Looks like Keon's not going to force the issue. It's going to cost him as he's going to get Max Anderson underneath him. Mohammed Zayn along with him. Burt Ford stuck up on the very outside. Another car, Nick Flood, going underneath. This is the biggest gap we've seen all week here at Vegas. Max Anderson looking underneath Eli Bright. Eli with the block at the line. Ryan Kesey's put out 22 hundredths of a second of a lead, just under a quarter of a second. Couple cars actually losing the draft. That's your points leader, TJ Hanley. Wow, this is quite strange. Oh, Eli Bright's caught him. I didn't even realize. Jeff Bright up to 3rd. I mean, he's latched onto the bumper of that number 12 car. Ryan Kesey is already in the chase as he won at Phoenix a couple weeks ago. Eli Bright, though, a really long winless streak. He has not won a race since the Season 4 Daytona 500. The points race, that is. He did win in Speed Weeks about a month or so back now at this point. Jeff Bright has reeled in the top 2. Brad Stover running 4th, and then his young teammate Perry Allen running 5th. You know if you're Eli Bright or Jeff Bright, you don't want to let the 12 of Ryan Kesey up there leading all these laps. That bonus point, that's the last thing Ryan needs in their mind. He's already the points leader. Here comes the 2 JGR cars. Brad Stover and Perry Allen. Then you got last season's champion Nick Flood trying to reel him in, bringing Tyler Kaiser, last season's amateur champ, into the cage. Oh, something's wrong with 80. Was there a caution? There's not. Something's wrong with 81 of Perry Allen inside the top 5. It looks like he's blowing up or something. Lucky that didn't cause a crash. Oh man, I got that field all jumbled up. Don't know what happened to Perry. We're going to keep an eye on that little ticker down there to see. But man, that allowed, what, the top 4 pull away by over 3 seconds. It checked everybody up. Jeff Bright up to 2nd place now. He's another one who was at one point on a really long winless streak. He went from, I think, race 8 of season 4 to winning, or to not winning until the finale of season 5. So that's over like 40 races. But now he's only on like a 5-race winless streak. And you know, to him, that's long enough. He's excited to get back to victory lane in the Hendrick Motorsports Chevy. If you make the chase, you are guaranteed a ride in that exact team for next season. So Ryan Kesey looks like he'll be in that 12 car next season unless he opts out of it. I don't really know. Nick Flood actually is a lifetime guaranteed to be in that 29 car as long as he wants it. Yeah, I think that's everyone else with a win that's up here in this main pack. Man, that top 4, you can put a blanket over him. Jeff Bright peeking to the inside of Ryan Kesey. As soon as it looks like he goes to make the move, Brad Stover goes underneath him. It's like a conveyor belt for 2nd place. Ryan Kesey sitting comfortably up there in the lead, but everyone else, not exactly. Jeff Bright really hung down on the quarter panel. The 20 car got him a little loose, and it's going to back Brad Stover up a lot. Ryan Kesey's going to pull back out to the pretty decent lead. Jeff Bright maintaining 2nd, though. Eli Bright really couldn't get back past the 20. Looking at that ticker, man, it looks like 5th on back is consistently losing time. Yeah, 0.12 of a second that time by. They're not really formed up in a pack like the top 4 are. Real interesting that the 45 and the 27 so far off pace, along with the 98. It's real interesting. Coming to lap 16 of 54. I don't know when we'll start seeing them on pit road. Should be any time now, realistically. Jeff Bright back up there, maybe to look past the 12 again. It's interesting that the top 4 are those drivers. They were all rookies back in Season 4. They've all won a race in the Premier Series. They're all driving for really good teams. These guys have raced with each other a lot over the past few years. And I say literally years. Ryan Kesey leads. Yeah, there goes TJ Hanley and Glenn Dewitt. Looks like Ryan Kesey's going to pay here, bringing Eli Bright with him. Jeff Bright's going to get a very important bonus point for leading this lap. Jeff Bright is not in the top 25 in points. That's why he was in the LCQ. So him getting these bonus points is really going to help him out. Looks like Kyle Akers did stay out for 3rd. Lego Bush, Ramian Fisher, TJ Friend, Kevin Villano, Nathan Stapleton, Tyler Flood, Jesse Rakowski, Colin Francis. Damn, a lot of people stayed out. Yeah, I'm not going through all those names. Oh, God. A lot of people pit, too, evidently, because I'm stuck on pit road right now. There goes the top 3. Will anyone else stay out for a bonus point? Oh, I thought Lego Bush was going to risk it. No? I would totally stay out here. Oh, the 16 and the 21 bump drafting on pit road. They might have just got a speeding penalty, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. Because they were definitely hauling. Oh, and Eli Bright might actually beat the 12 of Ryan Kesey out of the pit. That's huge for Eli Bright. Nick Flood coming out 3rd. Did anyone try short pitting, I wonder? Eli Bright but got a huge gap over the 12 car. Yeah, those top 2, man, they're gone. The other guy's going to need a caution. It's only like this because Perry Allen. Let's see what actually happened to him. Gearbox makes sense. But it's only like that because Perry Allen had that mechanical failure while running inside the top 5, and it held up the majority of the field. Brad Stover right there. Jeff Bright might actually be the leader. He is. Wow, interesting, eh? Jeff Bright, Eli Bright running 1-2. Lap 20 of 54. Oh, there's some thick lap traffic up here. I don't know what's going on with Rich Petty Motorsports cars. They're really off pace today. Go ahead and do it for Team Penske as well. So he's not that far off pace. His best lap's only like 1/10 of a second slower than Jeff. So he's going to block Jeff Bright. Eli Bright might go to the outside. Kaysen not. Now TJ Hanley's going to block the inside. Man, if you're the 24, you got to start using your bumper before the 8 can get underneath you. He will. This is going to cost Jeff Bright. Maybe not. You can't really go too far up the track. That's where all the marbles are. Eli Bright now to the lead. And that Monster Energy number 8 for DEI. There's a lap. Caitlin Winters now. Oh, the 98 nearly coming down on the 8. Would have turned herself. That's going to help Jeff Bright catch back up. Ryan Kesey's going to look to go back towards the lead. Jeff Bright's coming with him. That 24 and the 12 are flying. They're going to clear Eli Bright in one quick swoop. Now here comes Jeff Bright. He wants his lead back. He only lost it because the lap car blocked him. Ryan Key said it was his lead first. 3 cars fit under a blanket. Brad Stover has dropped out of this lead pack. Must have been a slow pit stop. He's almost 2nd and 3/4 back. Got another lap car of Luciana Reese running 37th. I believe that'll be all the lap cars for a while. Looking at split time, Brad Stover losing 6/10 of a second there. Jeff Bright can get his nose underneath the 12. Just can't really get a run on him. Here comes Eli Bright. Jeff's gotten held up by a lap car once. He doesn't want it to happen again. And his own brother looked underneath him that time. Ryan Kesey got held up slightly by that 43. Not enough to really do anything. Lap 25 of 54. Brad Stover's losing time big now. I don't know if he got held up by a lap car. He definitely did. Oh, we're going to have a lot of lap traffic here soon, man. These guys are flying. These are obviously the 3 fastest cars here today. That's crazy. We haven't seen the rating system come into effect this bad. And these aren't even really, like Hendrick and DEI aren't really the top teams. It's mainly Team Penske and RCR. And the fact we don't even have an RCR car inside the top 6 is pretty astounding. Eli Bright looking underneath his team, or not teammate, his brother Jeff Bright. I think it's his brother. Oh god, my dog is freaking out playing on the carpet. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll have 27 of 54. Here comes Jeff Bright back, trying to get back past Eli. I'll have 28 now. Looking at the ticker. I don't know if anyone's gaining on the leaders. Brad's certainly not. I really don't think anyone else is. Eli Bright's going to drive back a little bit here. That didn't really gain a lap traffic much as well. Let's see. Last lap, 24.73 compared to a 24.46. Wow. I guess they are in a much bigger pack. They're pulling back away from Kesey. That's crazy, man. Here's a fast lap today. Logan Claudel. Alexander Rowe is in 3rd. Ryan Kesey's not even in the top 10. None of the top 3. I guess you're not in that big pack. Man, Ryan Kesey, did I pass him? Where's he at? 22nd. Wow. Lap 30 now. Pit stop should be happening within the next 5 or 6 laps. Jeff Bright was the... I keep looking at my dog. I don't know what he's doing. He's like freaking out. Jeff Bright was the big winner into the pit stops last time. He got held up by a lap car and what cost him. But I don't know who's going to be the big winner this time. Brad Stover almost 5 seconds back. It's a 3-car race. Pretty strung out. But it's not necessarily a bad race in my opinion so far. And that All-Tail Dodge is on a rail today. Same could be said about the Monster Energy Chevy and the AARP Drive and Hunger Chevy of the Brights. Lap 32, though, like I said, pit stops any lap now. And nearly 5 seconds back, Nick Ventura's popped his way up into the top 5, bringing Nick Flood, his teammate, with him up to 7th. Jeff looking back underneath Eli. Oh, Jeff Bright's pitting. Okay, he's going for the shortstop. Oh my god, he almost got nailed by the 43. So bringing anybody with him. Not in the top 10. That's shortstop. Interesting. Short pitting. We got about 22 laps to go. 21 and a half now. So they might have to pit one more time after this, which is going to be crazy. It could be a fuel mileage race, just like last week. And that was really interesting. Ryan Keese and Eli Bright both staying out. They're testing each other. Who's going to pit first? It could work out really well for Jeff Bright as long as there's no caution, because fresh tires are going to mean a lot. And these extra laps on old tires is going to really hurt the 12 and 8, in my opinion. They're continuing to stay out, man. They're resilient. 20 laps to go this time by. Nick Ventura is up to 3rd. A lot of people staying out. Looks like Nick Ventura is no longer in 3rd, that's for sure. How many? Let's see. Wow, looks like only Jeff Bright is pit so far. Okay, there goes Eli Bright. They stayed out a really long time. Jeff Bright's in danger of falling 2 laps down. This is not good for him at all. The 12 is about to lap him for the 2nd time, but I don't know if this is going to work out for Jeff Bright, man. You can see the new tires from effect because he's actually pulling away on the outside. It looks like Ryan's probably going to pit this time by. Interesting for Jeff Bright. We're going to keep the camera on him. Yeah, there goes Ryan Keese, the leader, pitting. Will anybody try staying out for a bonus play? We're going to keep an eye on the ticker. We're going to keep the camera on Jeff. As he's lucky he only fell 1 lap down there. And if there's a caution right now, this ends Jeff Bright's chances of winning or even getting a really good finish. You can see right there, a lot of people on pit road. He won't take the lead right here, but he will get back on the lead lap. Man, I don't know if that was a good move by Jeff to pit so early. Unless he got back on the lead lap and he wasn't falling 2 laps down there. But I don't know, man. If he was falling 2 laps down, he's screwed. Right, there's Eli. Unless, like I said, unless Jeff was actually passing to get back on the lead lap past the 12. I don't know. We'll see. Where even is the 12? Is he off turn 2? Yeah, there he is right there. Ryan Keese, man. Oh, and they're going to be stuck behind TJ Hanley. A huge break for Keese. Did Alexander Rowe manage to snatch the lead, I wonder? LOL, no. Ryan Keese's definitely got it. And with over a second, yeah. Okay, Jeff Bright was getting back on the lead lap. Okay, I was about to say, man, I don't know how that managed to happen. Yeah, they're battling hardcore. Over a second gap. Yeah, Jeff's about to be in pretty thick lap traffic as well. Or not Jeff, Ryan. Yeah, y'all being side by side for second ain't helping no one except Ryan Keese. And maybe the guys behind you because they can get a few more points out of it. They actually gained. I don't get it. I don't get it. They gained 2/10. So go back to being side by side if you want. A little bump draft action off turn 2 there between the Brights. Coming to 15 laps to go this time by. They should. I'm pretty sure they're going to have to pit again. I'm almost positive. Oh yeah, they both gained about a 10th that lap. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. Ryan Keese is gaining on Jonathan Hoff and T-Bo Claudel and Keon Eddington, your Season 4 champion, all the way back in 41st. Something definitely going wrong with that 25 car because he was up towards the front at the beginning. Yeah, Ruby Claudel. Alexander Rose flying through the pack. Tyler Flood, Nathan Stapleton, Tim Randolph, 3rd in points, that young rookie for RCR. Wow. I don't know if Ryan Kesey's trying to save fuel or something right now to stretch it, but he can go further than pretty much anybody. So, if anyone can make it, it'd be Ryan. But I don't see it. I don't know. I don't have the slightest clue, man. All I know is Eli Bright is gaining really fast. Jeff Bright's not really gaining as much. Gotta hope that Eli isn't using up his equipment. My dog is wilding out right now. I don't know what's going on. Sounds like he's trying to eat paper or something. Wouldn't surprise me. He's really fat. Anyways, lap 43 of 54. This is some thick lap traffic. They're battling hardcore. Alright. They're battling hardcore in front of them side by side. This is not what Ryan Kesey wants to see. Single file lap traffic, okay, that's one thing, but double file? Oh, that's rough. Oh, especially one of them severely slower than your teammate. Looks like Ryan Kesey's going to be okay here. No, maybe not. Yeah, Eli Bright just caught him in a hurry. Ryan Kesey's going to push Keon Eddington out front. And he's going to have to dip, make a 3 wide or something. Keon wasn't allowing it. Here comes Eli Bright. 10 laps to go. Eli Bright wants to break this winless streak so bad. It's been over 50 races since his last Call of Duty Premier Series win. Nine to go this time by. Jeff Bright's up there as well. Jeff with a huge run on the inside. Eli Bright lucky to get the block. Eli Bright's looking to the inside of Ryan Kesey, and he's actually going for it. Thibaut Claudel goes to the inside of Jeff Bright. You're a lap down. What are you doing? He wants that lap back, but I don't know, man. If there's a caution, I don't know. I don't know how Eli Bright didn't get the pass. I don't have the slightest clue, actually. But 8 laps to go this time by. I don't like when lap cars interfere with the battle for the win. Ryan Kesey having a career season. This is his 3rd full-time season in the Call of Duty Premier Series. He had 0 wins entering this year. Now, 4 races in, this is the 5th, he has 1 win. He's leading the points, both of which for the first time of his career. And he's in prime position to win this one unless there's a caution or if he has to pit. And if there's a caution, they're probably going to pit anyways just to be sure. Safe. Jeff Bright's really dropped back due to the lap traffic. Thibaut Claudel now worked his way up past Eli Bright trying to get that lap back. Oh man, Jeff's fell all the way back there to his teammate. If anyone's going to pit, it's going to be Jeff Bright first. So, that's one thing to keep an eye on. 6 to go this time by. Man, we might have some lap traffic up here too. 24.67, 24.48. Ruby Claudel is actually just flying. Everyone else is slower. I don't know how Ruby Claudel is going that fast. Thibaut Claudel is caught to the back bumper of the 12 car. Will he make the move? He definitely will. Eli Bright's going to push him pretty much by the 12 car. That's exactly what Eli Bright wants to see. Oh, for whatever reason, Eli Bright's going to the outside with Ryan. That was kind of a dumb move by Eli, I'm not going to lie. Jonathan Hoff now up there with the 42. And Ryan drove it in so deep to clear that 42 car. That might have been Eli Bright's only chance of getting the W right there, is if he would have went with the 42 car. I don't know, man. 4 laps to go here at Las Vegas. Will they have to pit? I think Jeff Bright might have pulled onto pit road. He had to have. I don't see him. He did. There's someone on pit road right there. It's Luciano Reese. Oh boy. Can Ryan Kesey make it? It's questionable for Eli Bright. Eli might be on pit road the next time by. 3 laps to go. I feel like Ryan Kesey will be able to, honestly. This is the same thing Brayson Mitchell did last week. He extended it. He pit a couple laps after everyone else, and he was able to make it while everyone else couldn't. He was already in the top 5, or top 4, whenever it happened. Eli Bright going back up past Jonathan Hoff. 2 laps to go. I feel like the 12 and the 8 are probably good. The 12 pretty much for sure now. The 8, I don't know. Actually, I think they pit around the same. I think they stayed out both a long time. I don't remember. It's been so long now. Coming to the white flag, though. As long as you don't pull off here, you should be confident enough to make it. Okay, they all ran to the outside there. I didn't know what was going on. White flag in the air for Ryan Kesey. One more lap to go in Las Vegas. Kesey and Eli Bright are both gambling hardcore in terms of fuel mileage. Eli Bright's going to have to hope Thibaut Cledel gets up there and just dive bombs him trying to get a lap back, which is pointless at this point. Coming off turn number 4, Ryan Kesey is a 2-time Call of Duty Premier Series winner. And he extends his points lead. Ryan Kesey will win in Sin City. Where everyone else finished, Eli Bright, a really good points day. Kyle Akers really coming out of nowhere to get third. Oh, Nick Ventura must have picked. He's back then in 35th. Oh, that's a huge heartbreak for him. Wow. Alright, we'll be back to look at your official results. 2 full seasons, 50 races with 0 wins, and now in just 5 races, he's gotten 2 and a points lead. A pretty good sized points lead. Ryan Kesey, 2nd career win, getting it here in Las Vegas. 2nd place, Eli Bright. Then you got Kyle Akers, Burt Ford, and Hunter Spartan rounding out your top 5. Then you got Max Anderson, Phillip John, Lego Bush, Brad Silver, and Nick Flood rounding out your top 10. Notables outside the top 10. You got Logan Cledel 11th, Joseph Rakowski 12th, Bullet Bill 14th. Last week's winner, Brace Mitchell, 17th. Rebecca Tyler, 20th. Dalton Riley, 22nd. Alexander Roback in 25th. Oh, man, Nick Ventura, Jeff Bright, 35th, 36th. I feel for them big time, man. Caution-free. I wouldn't say it was a boring race, but I don't know. They got stretched out. Perry Allen probably wouldn't have lost his gearbox in that situation. This race would have been completely different. But with no cautions, you fall in 3 seconds back. It's so hard to catch back up. So that changed the dynamic of the race big time, possibly even the outcome. I don't know. Ryan Kesey had a pretty good car, not going to lie. But that was the race. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Ryan Kesey. Remember to let me know of the feedback about the series changes in terms of the LCQs, no more Go Homers, and no more amateur guys and Premier and Premier guys and amateur. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Have you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you rode into victory lane? He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? 'Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me wonder you're in for a ride.